Hello and welcome to Akwa Ibom Digest. The headlines. Governor Umar Eno makes emotional homecoming to church that shaped his destiny. Governor Umar Eno honored alongside Tinubu Mahama with Lifetime Africa Achievement Prize. Governor Eno disburses 303 million naira grants to Akwa Ibom traders, farmers, youths. Wema Bank courts Governor Eno as corporate interests in Akwa Ibom skyrocket. Kosawa names Lady Helen Obereki Eno as matron in grassroots unity move. The news in details. Governor Umar Eno stood before the congregation of the All Nations Christian Ministry International in Lagos, not as a political leader, but as a man returning to the place where his life took its most decisive turns. It was a moment soaked in memory and emotion. 3 decades had passed since he last worshipped in that sanctuary, which he described as his Bethel, a biblical reference to the place where Jacob encountered God. Before a crowd that included clergymen, family, and old friends, Eno recounted how he was led to Akwa Ibom through divine instruction, received while attending this very church. That move set him on the path from business success to public service and ultimately to the governorship. The service, which doubled as a thanksgiving, was more than symbolic. It was a spiritual marker in a political journey that Eno believes was foreseen by prophecy and shaped by providence. It is not a coincidence that I am here today. I have come to say thank you to God and to you who have prayed for me, he told the church. His return was also marked by a generous 20 million naira donation toward the church's building project, underscoring his deep gratitude and commitment to giving back to the spiritual roots that nurtured him. The occasion was less about politics and more about purpose, a rare blend in Nigeria's power corridors. Progressively, in a moment that etched Akwa Ibom State into continental consciousness, Governor Umar Eno was presented the 2024 Lifetime Africa Achievement Prize for his innovative and people-centered leadership. The ceremony, held at the historic Manhia Palace in Kumasi, Ghana, saw Eno join the elite circle that included President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and former Ghanaian President John Mahama. What set Eno apart wasn't flamboyance or political theatrics. It was his dogged focus on rural empowerment, job creation, and social welfare. In just over a year in office, his administration's Arise agenda has created thousands of jobs, supported women and youth through targeted grants, and initiated rural infrastructure projects that prioritize the vulnerable. Receiving the award under the gaze of the Ashanti Hene, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, and several African dignitaries, Eno used the occasion to reaffirm his philosophy of rural-first development. I dedicate this award to the people of Akwa Ibom, who believed in a quiet, focused vision, he said. The recognition is widely seen as validation of a new leadership model, one that doesn't seek the spotlight, but earns it through service. Continuing, the Itu Ibiono Ibom Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom was buzzing with jubilation as nearly 700 traders, artisans, farmers and entrepreneurs received over 303 million naira in direct grants under Governor Umar Eno's Arise Business Empowerment Program. But beyond the cash infusion, it was the governor's message that turned heads. We don't ask where you're from or what party you belong to. All we care about is your hard work and honesty, Eno told the excited crowd at the Ibiono Ibom Unity Hall. That statement challenged long-standing patterns of political patronage that have often favored loyalists over merit. Beneficiaries included 200 entrepreneurs who received 500,000 naira each to boost their small businesses, 200 market women supported through the Ibom Market Traders Initiative, 200 farmers, and 80 young people under the Ibom Leadership and Entrepreneurship Development Program. Governor Eno emphasized that the program's goal is not political capital, but economic sustainability. If you misuse the funds, the next person may suffer, he warned. urging recipients to repay the trust placed in them with responsible financial decisions. The initiative has fast become one of Akwa Ibom's most ambitious people-focused interventions and one that could serve as a model across Nigeria. Furthermore, when the top brass of Wema Bank arrived at Government House in Uyo, it wasn't just a courtesy call, it was a statement led by Managing Director Maruf Oseni. The high-level delegation made clear their intent to deepen investments in a state fast becoming Nigeria's most attractive destination for private capital. Governor Umar Eno welcomed them with characteristic humility, but also laid out a compelling case. Our government is focused on a private sector-driven economy. We've cleaned up the environment, invested in infrastructure, and are reforming the bureaucracy, he told the executives. The meeting comes amid growing interest from banks, tech firms, and agro-allied investors, eyeing Akwa Ibom's emerging stability and business-friendly policies. Eno's administration has shifted the narrative from oil dependence to diversified growth, with agriculture, ICT, and industrialization at the forefront. For Wema Bank, the visit marks a potential expansion of services into areas such as SME lending, digital banking, and rural financial inclusion. The bank lauded the governor's push to create a viable subnational economy, one where people are not just employed, but empowered. Conclusively, in a show of solidarity and symbolism, the Conference of Spouses of Akwa Ibom State Government Officials, COSAWA, has named Lady Helen Obereki Eno as its new matron. The announcement came during a vibrant meeting in Uyo, where women leaders from across the state pledged support for the Golden Initiative, a pet project designed to uplift women, children, and vulnerable populations. Lady Helen accepted the honor with grace, promising to use the platform to reach underserved communities. My passion is to support the weak, encourage the discouraged, and spread hope, she told the gathering. The move is being interpreted as part of a broader grassroots mobilization by the Eno administration, which has steadily built a coalition of civil society, religious, and community actors to complement state development efforts. Mrs. Imabong Basi, COSAWA chairperson and wife of the secretary to the state government, emphasized that Lady Helen represents continuity and compassion. We are confident she will lead with humility and strength, she said. The group has already lined up outreach programs across the 3 senatorial districts, signaling that this is more than a ceremonial appointment. It's a rallying cry for inclusive governance led by women.